And good evening from the Utica Curling Club. I'm Roger Lett, and here with Dave Cragnolan.
Good evening, everybody.
And we're here to bring you our last webcast here of 2023, the Mixed Doubles League Fall 2023 Championship Playoff.
Indeed it is.
And our feature game tonight has Sue Williams and Mike Crumma from the A pool against Audrey Foote and Mike DiGeronimo from the B pool. And they'll be playing for our championship for the league this half, and it looks like the Redstones will be Audrey Foote and Mike DiGeronimo, and the Yellowstones will be Sue Williams and Mike Crumma.
1 and 5 for Audrey, 2, 3, and 4 in the middle for Mike. Of course, the two set stones in the mixed doubles play are already set up here. And we're underway. Good looking stone here from Audrey. Oh, this looks pretty fast, Roger, right?
It looks fast right out of the box.
Right out of the get-go here. This one's coming over real nice. Good shot. Very nice.
Yeah, you want to put that first stone, if you can, right on the back forefoot.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good, though. You want to keep it in front.
You want to come right to that rock that's set in the back four? You want to freeze right on that rock?
With your first stone without hammer. You want to neutralize that stone if you can. Maybe top button.
This is probably going to be a little bit of a lesson for me, folks. I don't play mixed. I've never played mixed doubles, and I've called it several times, but this is going to be a bit of a learning experience for me, too, tonight. So,
Sue Williams throwing 1 and 5 for the Williams-Crumma team. Throwing the out-turn come around here. Love to go like top four, top button here.
Stuff them in there is one of the things I understand. And being somewhat in control of the 8-foot circle in front of the tee line looks like a good strategy with the mixed doubles.
Yeah, you got to be above tee. You got to control the approach to that back stone.
Mm-hmm. A lot of tapping and freezing.
Pig pile on the forefoot usually.
Mike DiGeronimo coming off a spectacular club championship Murray Playdown for the Mitchell this weekend on the winning team of Don Knapp, Mike DiGeronimo, Eric Crumma, and
Tim Crofton.
Yep, undefeated through the weekend. And Mike curled really well. I got to see a bunch of games that weekend. He was definitely on his game, was Mike DiGeronimo. So we'll see what he does here tonight.
Yeah, looking to throw the out-turn draw here right around top button or just freeze on the back stone.
I'm interested to see what this archive is going to sound like. It sounds absolutely crystal through these headphones right now.
Yeah, we
Perfect.
got new equipment we're flashing tonight, so we'd appreciate any feedback from viewers on our audio.
Sounds great from this vantage point.
And it is really fast tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. This is like hack weight. And
wow.
Just skidded through it, tipped over. Now, are you able to move? There's nothing wrong with moving that rock. You just can't take it out.
Can't take them out until,
okay.
Just like the 5-rock rule.
Got it.
Including the two stationary stones.
Okay, what about the one that's outside the rings on the center? Can you? I know we're playing a no tick. Is this also no tick?
The no tick does not apply to mixed doubles.
Okay,
so,
good to know.
Yep. That's the only discipline. It does not, well, in wheelchair curling.
Okay.
Doesn't apply there either, if I recall correctly.
Okay, got it. I'm not sure I like at the level we play. I'm not sure I like the no-tick rule. There's a lot of things that are being implemented into our game now that I'm not so sure I'm on board with. But
makes it easier to steal.
It does sure it does.
Yep.
And also, if you look at it, if it's a hammer, if you're the hammer and you tick it off, you could set yourself up with a couple nice corner guards too.
Yep.
Inadvertently. So.
Yeah, Mike Crumma now. Looking to take control of this out-turn side. Not sure who shot at this point. It's close.
Sure is.
Not curling a ton on this side.
This
Here it
one,
goes.
this one kind of checked up on him. It's not going to make the rings. A couple feet short. So good, great line.
Yeah, that came up pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't look like it was ever going to move. Well, Mike's last shot will force Mike DiGeronimo to come back to the intern side here.
Yeah, proved like a little bit of a blocker there, coming up short as such.
Should be able to squeeze a draw right in here.
Oh, there's a ton of room. So in this, when you're playing this game, Roger, like right now, is he in his own mind? He's shooting for a piece of ice as far as the, with no one down there holding a broom. He's just picking a spot on the ice and to throw to. Is
Yep.
that pretty much the way
You
it is?
kind of look down and say, I think I need to take edge 8 or I need to take
Okay.
middle 8 for this shot.
Yeah, he's a little light here, light and tight.
The line wasn't bad, just a little on the light side. So
Yeah.
now an opening for Mike Crumma. I think you can come around and tap that red rock right back.
I think so too. I think that's the shot here. It looks like it's looking down the ice. It's pretty much edge on edge.
Yeah, I think back 8 Wade here, right?
Perfect. Just cross the face a little bit and
Yep.
sit 3. And that's probably what he's going for. You can't see what turn he's setting up on. No, I guess he's going to try and tap his own stone up. Not sure I'd leave that red rock there at this point, but. Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing this out-turn tap.
Yep.
Another good option, though. But I think that red stone is a threat. That can be tapped up.
I think if you're Mike and Audrey, you're kind of glad that Mike Crumma's coming this way, leaving that red rock really juicy there to tap up.
If you tap this right behind the red, it's great.
Brutally. Line's great.
The weight's not bad.
Line's
perfect.
good.
Starting to over curl.
You got a nice looking shot here. If it's got legs, she's trying.
Just
not enough legs.
Just not enough weight.
Yeah. Almost. Good throw there from Mike Crumma.
Still don't know who shot. It's really, really close.
Yeah, if Mike just gives this, as Kip Wagner would say, if Mike just cracks an egg on this, he's going to be shot rock.
Oh, for sure.
One of the funny terminologies of curling that I've heard pretty much ever since being a curler was crack an egg on it.
Mike DiGeronimo with his last.
Line's real good.
Need to hold the line here.
Oh, it's coming up. It's going to tick. Wow.
Just didn't take enough ice.
Didn't know. Weight was good. Maybe a little stiff, but it might have crossed the face on his own rock there.
Yeah, you wicked off your own rock. You're probably rolling for shot.
Yeah.
Now a golden opportunity for Mike Crumma. Tap that red back and sit a bundle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this could be an early bomb for Sue Williams and Mike. If Mike can just cross the face of this red rock and flop over to the center, I think Audrey and Mike DiGeronimo are going to be in a bit of a hurt here.
You just want to come around and tap that to the back 8.
Yeah, just where it's out counting. The other ones are all out counting it.
Push that one back here and roll into the top 4. That would put Audrey Foote and Mike DiGeronimo in a little bit of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
This is a high-scoring game at times.
This is tight. This is real tight.
And is there enough weight? That's the question.
No, it's light and tight.
Turned it in just a hair. It went early. Weight was close.
Yeah, I never think he got out to where he needed to get, but
And we still don't know whose shot.
No.
Might be yellow. It's really hard to tell, even with our.
Audrey's going to have a big chance here. All she's got to do is just tap this red rock. Just touch it, and they'll be even freezing on it. Just tap it a couple inches and freezing. The double would be really tough. Real chance for Team DiGeronimo and Audrey Foote to dodge a big bullet here in the first end. A couple shots ago, this was looking not as good as it is right now. That's funny. My right ear just went out. Yeah, that's strange.
Last rock, first end here for Team Foote.
That's the microphone. That's the headset. That's doing that. Yeah. Oh, that's it too, maybe. She's got a great shot here if it's by. Oh,
and it wrecked.
It wrecked. Looks like it's going to be third rock, fourth rock. Okay, there's still a chance here for Sue Williams. She's not even looking at coming around and trying to get rid of that red
I think you can punch this through the hole.
I think so too.
Right? Can't you punch it through here?
Yes, you can.
If you can hit what you can see.
Yeah, I think you punch it right through the back and get 2. You might get 3.
It's 3 if you punch it through.
Sure.
I don't think you can keep your shooter.
Not looking at it. I guess this is the lower risk of thing. No, she's coming this way. Mike's on this side of the stone. She's showing the outturn as far as the way she's setting the stone up. Yeah, coming around.
Yeah, Mike's set up on the outturn side for sweeping.
Yep.
They must think they're shot.
Yes, good call.
And they're drawing
this
down
is for
2.
They just come and get a little tick off,
Come to their own back
come
there.
to their own, they're going to get 2. Looks good. Looks real good.
Looks real good. Well,
I
rolled
don't
far
know.
enough. It's really close.
It had to come up just a little
that
bit
might
more.
be a 3-way measure.
Yep. We're looking. Looks like some of my Mike's running for the measure. I think you're right, Roger. It looks like a 3 rock measure right in our opening round, on our opening end here. Kicking that one away. So the rock that was just thrown is not involved. It did not get to the 4-foot ring. So we're measuring for 1, it appears. Mike Crumma with the measure here. And it looks like yellow.
1 yellow. So Sue Williams and Mike Crumma take the opening score. They lead 1-0 after 1. Team Audrey Foote and Mike DiGeronimo will have the choice here in this end.
Can you switch who throws first and fifth?
You can do that every end.
You can.
Yep.
You don't have to sit. We don't have to. It's not set to. If you start throwing 1 and 5, you don't have to stick to that.
That is correct.
It's kind of neat. I didn't know that either.
So for those of you new to mixed doubles, the team with a hammer gets a rock just touching the back 4. Team without the last rock gets center guard put about halfway through the hog line of the house. We play right behind the middle of 3 buttons that are out there on the sheet to mark the positions for the stationary rocks. Sue Williams getting ready to throw her first rock of this end. Again, what they're looking to do is come right down to this rock on the back 4.
Reference for the out turn here. Plenty of weight. And this is heading right by everything, I believe.
It's super quick.
Yeah, going right by. Yeah, just through the house weight. Audrey's going to go for the in turn. Also looks heavy. Going to be past the tee line.
You might want to leave that for a pocket there.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, second chance now for Williams and Crummah. Trying to get to top 4 here. Top 4, top button. Mike's going to go for the in turn.
And when you say top 4, you don't want to be shot rock here?
Oh, you definitely want to be shot.
Okay.
You want to be full in.
But you'd like to be behind the guard, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. This looks pretty good. Weight looks good. Actually, boy, it's heavier than I thought.
It's gliding.
It's gliding. Coming over real nice, though. Doesn't need any help. I think I would lock this right on now. That's a pretty darn good shot.
That's a pretty good shot.
Nice throw there from Mike.
Not a lot of room on the button. There's a little bit of room. You can get to the inside of that.
Yeah. Very nice. Nice touch, nice finesse shot there.
Don't want to get too deep too early in mixed doubles. It's like
start piling them up.
Yeah, you get or you start tapping them back. You need to leave room to be tapped back and still be shot.
Got ya.
Oh, Mike DiGeronimo. He's looking to get to the inside of this yellow rock.
And just kind of maybe shove it back just where you're sitting 1 and 2, right?
Yeah,
if you're red, why not?
Even just corner freeze and keep them from getting a multiple.
Got it.
This end. There's 2 red rocks in already. If you can get frozen on this, you can start moving them around.
Sure. This is wide and heavy.
This is running.
Just send it out sailing.
That ice has got to be quick for them to be fooled by this speed.
Yep.
That.
Now the door's open here for Mike and Sue.
And now Mike can come around and lock onto his shot stone, and they'll never get it out.
Mike DiGeronimo could be, if there's anybody in the club that could be wired closely to me, it's probably him and Jason Bryan. But Mike's funny because I don't think he takes himself too seriously. You know, I've always enjoyed his curling company and otherwise, and he just wrinkled his nose up at me when he looked up at me. Like, he curled so good this weekend. It's a funny game. You come off of a big tournament, and I'm sure this is, you know, everybody's trying to do well, but it's a hard game to play well night in and night out, you know, for those of us who've played multiple evenings.
So Mike Crummett with his second. Golden opportunity here. Just wants to take that exact same path he just took.
And it's on it.
Line them up in a row.
Absolutely on the same path he just threw.
Just line them up in a row.
A little more weight.
Don't want to move that back one very far.
No. Easy.
Oh, this is golden.
This is a beautiful shot.
That is golden. That's money. Money. Money, Mike.
Really good shot. That's a beauty. Almost threw the same shot twice, which is hard to do in this game. He even left that red stone in the back for sort of a...
That was a key. You got to leave the
backstop. Very nice.
It'll take him 3 rocks to remove all those yellows. The question is Mike DiGeronimo going to bail here and peel that center?
And now, obviously, it's 6th rock as well in this. 6th rock? You can peel? Okay.
Yep.
He can now. At the 6th rock, you can take that center guard. It looks like he's going to come around, though.
Well, if he locks one on, he can probably hold them to 2.
He's on the same line that Mike was on. This one's coming up a little harder.
Over curling a bit.
Yes, it is. It's actually going to hit and just flop to the center and still leave yellow sitting 2, I believe. No, he's shot rock. Wow. That was a great shot.
Yeah. Gettable. Sudden open.
Yep.
I think you get that red rock with either turn.
Agreed. It's tricky coming with the out turn because you've got to cross the face or you're going to run it right into the yellow ones.
Yep. I don't mind throwing the end. I think you can get this rock with the end turn.
I agree.
You don't have to tap it far, right? You just need to tap it back about 3 feet.
Just pointed it going game. He's thrown 2 beautiful draws here.
Yep.
So
I'd throw it again. He knows the path, knows the weight.
Going right for the pot. See if Mike can triplet here. He threw 2 beautiful draws already. Looking for one more. I think, as Roger pointed out, I'd like to curl enough to just chip that red shot rock off and flop right in front of the 2 yellow ones. It'd be a pretty good shot, sit 3.
And they're just looking to come right in here to the pin area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you noodle the red on the way by, it wouldn't be the worst.
He's a little wider than his first 2.
And a little lighter.
I'm not sure this needs any help yet.
Coming now.
Line's important. Still needs to curl. Getting better. Getting better. Oh, this is a nice shot. This is going to wind up shot rock. What a beautiful shot. Look at that. I'm not sure it got there.
It's really close. I think it's yellow. The nice thing about that stone is it's not going anywhere.
No.
There might be a triple here. As Mike throws a bullet here. Can he get all 3 yellows?
He might be able to go up over the top with that. Yeah, I think so.
He might be able to.
Wow.
Hits that one. This one goes. This one kind of goes doink, doink, right?
Yeah. I know he likes throwing these.
Yeah, that'll go straight back. There might be a triple.
Just high side, right where his broom is where you got to hit.
Yeah, you got to hit a little high side.
Yeah. This is going to be a fun one to watch to see if Audrey can keep up with this one. Not that I doubt her. It's just I know Mike can throw weight. This would be one you'd want to throw with a stick.
Yes.
Yeehaw. Big shot. I'm pretty sure yellow shot rock. And he didn't throw big weight. He's just throwing kind of control here. Got outside a little bit. It's coming. It's coming really good. If he threw weight, I think he was going to get them all. Look at that.
Scattered them.
Might be sitting 1 and 2. No, I think the yellow rock's second. Yeah, just one. Nice shot, though.
Hitting 1, 3, 4.
Very, very good shot. Nice control weight there. I thought he might throw a little bit more weight, but he really didn't have to.
Yeah, threw a little more weight, it probably would have wound up sitting 3 or 4. I think all those yellows yellows would have departed.
Yeah, the Yellowstone, that second rock, if it comes back another 4 or 5 inches, they would have set 4. You're right.
At least 3.
Three for sure. This Hammerstone, right? This is it. Or not? Yeah, because Mike threw 3.
Well, this is their last stone.
Their last stone, right. They scored. Right. Okay, got it.
I think they got to draw the pin.
Agreed.
The only question is how high do you leave it? They're going to have a little short run in.
I think you want it right covering the button.
I think you want to be right between the yellow and the red,
yep.
Right? You want to be in the middle, so if they run this red in, so you want to be right here.
Jam it away there.
Yep, then that jams on the back. Yeah, right top button or cover the pin.
The
really.
Precarious place to leave this stone would be anywhere in front of the yellow one where Audrey can run it back and get a pile of reds.
Right.
Excuse me.
Even if you draw this back in a pocket, they'll have to at least throw a good shot to get a deuce.
Mm-hmm.
Last stone here, second end. Williams Crumma. Sue Williams looking here to draw the pin with the in turn.
Yeah, you don't want to be heavy here and bump yourself the second stone back and roll away and leave red sitting 3 with an open draw for 4.
Now you want to sit somewhere above the pocket. Even if you
Yes.
go top 4 here, it'd be hard for them to get a deuce.
Yep.
Then have to play the in off, maybe off the side red.
Line's great.
Ooh, there's a lot of weight. Maybe they better go for the in off.
Got a curl.
Now the in off's there if they wait for the curl.
Not
Nope.
quite. It's coming to the nose. Oh. Boom.
Just too much weight.
Yep.
Now
I think
chance.
there's a possible 4 on the table here.
Yep.
Possible 4 on the table here for
Tap out that back yellow for 4.
Mike and Audrey.
Don't need a lot of weight here. Just need a heavy draw.
Right. Just got to move it, what, a foot?
Yep. 1 stone would be enough.
Yeah.
Maybe a stone and a half.
Big opportunity here for Audrey and Mike DiGeronimo. Last rock here in the second end. Don't think you can hurt this. Don't think you can hurt this. He's on it hard. Looks pretty good. Oh, this is a great shot. This is 4 red. Beautiful shot. That would be 4 red.
4 times.
Pretty sure. It's a read 'em very nice. Nicely thrown by Audrey.
Don't usually need too many heavyweight shots in mixed doubles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was just nice kind of board weight. Very nice.
So after 2 ends of play, Audrey Foot, Mike DiGeronimo lead 4-1. Sue Williams, Mike Crumo, the Yellow Rocks, they'll have the choice here in the third end.
And when you say the choice, what do you mean?
They get to decide how to place the rocks. You don't have to take last rock. You probably should, but
wow, you don't. But you don't have to.
you don't have to.
And what about the power play? Where does that come into play?
You can do that once a game, not during an extra end.
Okay.
And that's where you place the stones off to the side.
Would you be the fact that you're down 3 right now? Would you go ahead and do it now?
No, too early.
Too early. Okay.
It's a high-scoring game. It's very easy to get 2s and 3s in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You can see how fast that 4 developed.
Indeed. Couple misses and boom.
Yep, and not even missed. Kind of a half shot.
Right.
I mean, Mike and Sue were sitting pretty nice there early in the end, and
yep. I can
Mike's
see how
last draw, he just left a rock in a bad spot. If it
right.
curled another 6 inches, there's no triple.
Right.
And there may not be a way to even get it out.
Yeah.
And Audrey's going to lock this one right on.
I'm going to move it a little.
Move it a little. Pretty
nice,
good.
Nice throw.
Pretty
Very
good.
nice shot. Beautiful.
The nice thing about that for your first rock is that neutralizes that stationary stone in the back. So
right.
now everyone gets to start over.
Right. Start piling them up.
Yep. If you miss that first shot, that back 4 rock comes back to bite.
Literally.
Yep.
Looking forward to it. We got some great broadcasts coming up here into the new year. Merry Christmas and happy holiday to everybody out there listening. We got the Calder Conley Herd. I believe that's the first weekend.
Yep, that's one of our internal bonspiels.
And then the Mitchell is the next weekend.
Men's Invitational. Yeah. Folks from all over.
We'll be doing a bunch of broadcasts during that.
We've got the GNCC mixed doubles coming up in January, and
excellent.
Followed by our internal club mixed championships.
Sweet.
It comes hot and heavy, and then in February we hit the GNCC College Championship and the Cobb Mixed Bonspiel, which is an invitational.
A lot going on this year.
So January, February will be chock-a-block full of good stuff, and somewhere in there we'll have the Glengarry Challenge, the Women's Championship, usually in March.
Put me in, Coach. I'm not going to be curling, so I would be happy to throw on the headset and call a bunch of games.
So everybody stay tuned. We'll have a lot of curling on for you.
Nice new board. The sound quality is outstanding of the new board. Sounds great.
Yeah, we got to get rid of this headphone splitter, and I'll be very happy.
Yeah.
The sound on that's not terrific. Nice shot there by Sue Williams. Going right to the top 4 with her first, and now Mike DiGeronimo trying to capture the outturn side here.
Coming up hard. Oh, it looks great.
Can they clear the yellow rock? That's the question.
No, it's gonna chip the yellow rock over and sit. Not a bad spot.
Now, Sue and Mike are sitting 2-3. Pretty good spot. I think a little tap up on their yellow is in order here.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
We'd love to just lock that right on the back one here. Just tap that right to there.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Have it sit. Then you can wash, rinse, and repeat.
It's funny. I've been a member of this club a long time. It's so customary now to come this way and to look at the TV screens and see what the other end looks like, especially in something like this where there's, nobody's at the other end being able to let you know who's shot or not. It's
and certainly for mixed doubles, it's very helpful because there's no one at the other end.
Right.
And both teams here are employing the spot curling and have your partner sweep all the way, and I think that's an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I know some teams, they pop up and sweep their own rocks, but I'm halfway down I'd be halfway down the sheet
Sure.
before I could sweep a rock, and I'm not sure I would sweep very effectively on a slider.
He got wide and just a little. It's really coming over sweet though right now.
Coming hard.
She's trying to directional sweep, I believe.
Got the weight here.
It's just going to tick it. Just tap it up and look at that, Roger. There's your shot.
Pretty good.
Shot
really
rock,
good.
I believe. Nice throw. Very nice.
Now they got to come back the other way and tap it the other way.
Yep.
So
cat and mouse game here starts.
It's the battle of sides. So Team Williams has got the in-turn sides, and Team Foot's got the out-turn side. We'll see whose side's better.
Sure. I think he's going for the. Is he going for the button here?
I think he's going for the out-turn tap.
Okay, on the one that's on the top of the forefoot.
Yeah.
Okay, and just to move shot rock off, and this is where you really. This is a funny game where you really start piling them up. It's wide, unfortunately.
Gonna be a lot of tippy-tappies coming over. I'm not sure it's going to come over enough. No, just noodled it.
That's unfortunate. A little heavy.
It's opened up the out-turn side, though. I think you can draw the pin now. The scoring area gets really tiny here. This is pretty typical. Pretty typical mixed doubles. The scoring area is now basically the button. I think the out-turn draw to the button is there. If you're short and you cover Mike's shot, that would probably be helpful. He might have to go for the double yellows, right?
I might have done that with the previous one, but it's a little early in the end.
They're
just
late,
a little off.
It gets late fast in mixed doubles. There's only 5 rocks. You're going to bail. You got to go quick.
Yeah, I think I'd be going for that in the previous one.
This might be a little warm. I don't know.
And wide. Not going to come over. Nope. You just center sailing, and it's going to continue out there.
Now, they only counted 3 last 10. I'm just looking at the score that's been hung.
Oh, okay. Fooled us.
It looked like 4 to me.
Sure did.
Maybe our overhead cameras are not exactly overhead, but it certainly looked like that was 4.
And Mike is lining up the shot we were just talking about. Just off nose. You don't need to kill it either. Just kind of nice control weight. Just off nose, he'll get them both.
Just a sliver high.
2, yeah.
Sliver
one,
high.
Well, I'm sorry, he'll sit 1. The shot in the yellow rock in the back will be second rock. You know, the mixed double is a funny game. There's a lot to think about. You know, missed shots. What if I don't, plan A doesn't work?
The strategy is theoretically simple, but in practice it gets fairly messy. I think the longer you play it, the more complicated it looks.
4-person curling can get complicated enough with 2. Maybe it's easier to have just two people.
Well, you don't have a lot of rocks out of play in this game, and it really becomes a game of angles.
It's almost like a short game, long game.
Yep.
It's for any of us who played a short game during a tournament somewhere along the line. Closing night. Nope. Want to play a short game? Nope. I do like going corner to corner.
There you go.
When the ice has got all chaff on it. Every ounce to get it there. And he's resorted to the out-turn.
Yeah, he changed his mind. He's going to go back for the tap. It's still there.
Mm-hmm. Line's pretty good.
I would have been tempted to play that double, but
Line's getting better every turn here.
looking good if they got the weight.
I think it's okay.
No shortage of curl.
It's got not enough weight. Might just
It over
skinny
curled.
it by.
Probably needed to sweep it. It would
Yeah.
over curled on him. Well, the outturned draw to the pin is still there. And the red tap's no longer available because of the rock just
Right.
thrown.
Yep.
Just want to get in behind that red on the top four, just in behind. If you put it on the pin, it would be perfect. Mike Crumma's last here in the third, just looking to draw the pin.
Is Hammerstone here? No,
Nope, Mike's last.
Mike's last, right. Boy, it looks pretty good. It's
Starting to curl, and yeah, Sue switches around to hold the line here. It was starting to go hard. I think that's on the top red.
Yeah, it is going to chip off it and just roll. Oh, my goodness. Boy, that would have been money if it was by. Little heavy, maybe. Maybe a little heavy.
Well, they opened up the tap again
Yep.
for Mike. He's also got the N off as well.
I think the in-off is looking pretty good here, huh?
It'd be behind T-line if he plays the N off.
Yeah, unless you bullet bob it half a rock, right? Slide it right over to the pot. Tough shot.
That's pretty flat. I think if
Yeah, it's
he
almost
makes this,
static.
he's going to leave a pocket.
And he might even chip his red.
You could. Pretty natural to half rock would remove the red. This is the last rock for Team Foot. Audrey throwing her last shot here. I think Audrey can draw the pin.
Boy. That'd be a showstopper. She draws the pot. Need about 2 inches of the button.
I think it's there. You can get a side of the button for sure. Yellow couldn't score if you draw a good piece of the button here.
Got her almost to the middle of the 12-foot, looks like, when she let it go.
Yeah, looks like they're playing a little rub and roll here.
Gonna miss it.
Oh, and that overcurled. That's hard to believe. With that
Mhm.
weight, it overcurled. Well, the scoring area is really tiny now.
Holy smokes, I guess so. So you got to go yellow, yellow, red. You can get your one here if you're.
Were they already won? Oh, I think red's hitting one, right?
Kind of looks like it, yeah. So yellow, yellow.
Yellow, yellow, red should get your one.
So get your one, yeah.
Right on the
Well,
nose.
it's a nerve-wracking game.
Right on the nose and squirt your yellow over just a hair.
You got to be patient with this mixed doubles game. It's definitely a game where patience is virtue.
Well, you got to get to the 4 foot early if you're going to score multiples. That's. You can see that the scoring area shrank.
Sure. There's 6
rapidly.
rocks touching the 4 foot circle right now.
Yep.
And one just off. But I see we're going for controlling of the 8 foot circle in front of the 4 foot.
Yeah, you got to control the approach.
Is a big deal here.
I think you just going to squirt this one a little bit to one side. That red rock isn't going anywhere. It's in jail.
Right.
So just right on the nose, just noodle that yellow over just a tad.
Yeah, there's a
get shot
distinct
stone.
possibility if you hit this yellow rock wrong that you could bounce off the red one and leave, depending on the weight, you could leave red sitting a mess if you throw too much weight there.
Yeah, I think there might be a half an inch you can move that red. So I think if they make contact, they'll probably be shot.
See what kind of control weight here.
Last rock, third end. Sue Williams looking to noodle themselves over for shot stone here. Over curling.
Yes, it is. Oh, no, I think it's going to
promote a red. Oh, no, they
she
made it. They made it.
Oh, look at that. I don't know. Shot rock. I think she got her one. That's a great shot.
Yep.
Very nice, Sue. Sue Williams with a showstopper.
Yeah.
It's a nerve-wracking game. You can see the look, like the body language. It's just a strange game, you know.
Got to make some precise shots. So
Yes,
well
you
done.
do.
And
very nice.
We've got ourselves a 3-2 game after 3 ends of play. Team Foot will have the last rock advantage here.
Yes.
In the 4th end.
Those of us who've played this game for a long time, you know, you look at it, it can be a cathartic. It's just like, you know, I made my shot, and you walk away, and it's like there's no time to kind of enjoy the.
It's going to happen again.
It's going to happen again. Oh, jeez. On to the 4th end. And boy, these games do move along pretty well.
That's a great part. You get a good workout, and you're not out there forever. So here we go, 4th end. Sue Williams. Again, trying to lock one on that back red. The worst shot you can throw here is top 12 buried.
Top 12 buried.
Yep, that's double guarding for the other team.
A little wide and heavy here, unfortunately.
You'd almost rather crack the back rock a little bit and scatter them.
Chip it.
Yep, that doesn't really usually kill you, but going way short behind the center guard is usually because you can't tap it. If you're going to be short, you want to be wide, right? So you have an angle in. But if you happen to drop one like right center line, top 12, when they're already sitting back 4, you're usually in for a world of hurt because you can't peel unless you can double peel. And you can't get into the 4-foot if the other team beats you there. So now a golden opportunity for Audrey Foote to drop one, just bite top 4 or full 4-foot.
Plenty of weight. Coming right down to their own here.
And they just made a pocket, so.
Now you want to freeze right on here, don't you?
Yep, freeze right on. You got the pocket going. Neutralize some rocks. Good news for Mike Crumma is that these rocks are behind tee line.
He threw some really nice.
He threw a couple of pistols in the first end.
Big opportunity here for Williams Crumma. He's right on that line. Line's pretty good. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. Easy does it. There,
looks pretty solid here. I think this is.
I like it.
Line's coming up nice.
Easy does it.
This ice is quick.
Look at that shot.
Ice is quick.
Look at that throw.
Lock it on.
Wow. Beautiful. Very nice. Mike Crum is certainly coming to the glass. He is dialed in with draw weight. Beautiful.
Now Mike DiGeronimo may have to come the other way and tap that yellow over a bit.
And there's room. They haven't played over there with the outturn, though.
This is going to be fresh because they haven't been here this whole end, right?
Not, right. I smell pasta. Something smells good. Yeah, it smells good. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be band rehearsal for me, unfortunately, or I'd come get a big bowl of pasta. I like his marinara sauce, too. Mike's coming the same way.
He's going to try the in turn.
Yeah, try to cross the face and just kind of slide it Back to the 8 foot. It's right on that line. It's a good spot. It'll curl here. Here it comes.
Getting a lot of movement.
Here it comes. That'll leave it be.
Push it to the back 4.
Yep.
Pretty good shot.
Nice throw. Sets 1 and 2. Good shot. Very nice.
And Audrey and Mike now got control of the top 4.
Yes, they do. I guess you got to come with your out turn and try and just noodle one in between the two, right?
Yeah, I think the out turn in the pocket.
Freeze it right
be,
in there. My goodness. This is a nerve-wracking game. I've called one of the finals last year of the mixed in our club, and I'm like thinking, good gracious. It's just constant pressure. You just got to find your draw weight and set the rocks as good as it works for you. You know, you got to make the shots that you throw.
Have to throw a lot of freezes and taps for sure. And as a sweeper, you need to be able to circle around the rock and sweep from either side, either to push it over or to hold the line.
Once again, the TV is getting a lot of action down there. Mike in the hack is looking, and Sue is diagramming the TV down there.
I mean, you could play the red tap if you're going to do the end turn.
Yeah, well,
you still have a lot risky. Still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I think I like what he's doing here. It looks like he's throwing his out turn. He's got to freeze one right down in the pile here.
Yep. Even if you freeze one on top is okay. That gives you some options.
Easy. Plenty of weight.
Yeah, this side hasn't been played, so.
Oh my goodness, it's diving.
This is going to be pretty good.
Going to be on the top one.
This is going to be really good.
Yeah. And then flop over. It's a great shot.
Yep.
That is a beauty.
That's a pistol.
Beautiful. Mike is high. He's throwing really well. Red's still sitting 1. Now what? Another pocket. Slide one right in here. It's like a gauntlet.
Beat him to the pin on this side.
Yeah.
On the intern side. That yellow's a dangerous rock that Mike just threw.
Sure is. But there's not a heck of a lot you can do with it if you're...
you can't move it anywhere.
No, you sure can't.
There's a wall of granite behind it.
Yep.
I think you have to get to the wall before Team Williams taps it up. And I think that's what they're going to do.
Doors open here for Mike DiGeronimo. I think he can almost chip off his own if he's a little heavy with the right trajectory and kind of J-shot it right into the pile, huh?
You don't want to be behind T-line. That they'll just the other team will just come down and freeze.
He set this one out.
Want to be top button here.
Set it a little bit.
It's going to be too deep.
It's coming.
It's too deep.
I think it's going to waddle right over to the button, Roger. But it's behind the T line.
Behind the T line. Freeze right on it.
Oh, goodness. Or just tap that one up.
Tap the yellow right to the pin.
Well over.
How do you score?
It'll go nowhere.
Tap it right up.
It'll be welded onto the pile. Yeah. Wow.
They do need to tap something up because red is hitting 2, but they're behind T. That little out-turn tap.
Sure.
That's gold.
Boink.
Tap that right
Boink.
to the
Right
button.
there.
Just sit.
Lock it right on
right
there.
there. Delicate little shot.
Yes, it is.
Probably want to tap almost all you can see.
Yep.
Almost on the nose.
It's just like a heavy draw, not much more than that.
T-line weight. I'd throw T-line weight
T-line
here.
would be fine. Sue jumped it like he was light. It's got a curl. It's got a curl.
Well, she's going to push it.
It looks pretty good. Got to go really hard. Oh, it's going sideways.
Got to straighten it. Got to straighten it.
Oh, my goodness. It's by and not by. Oh, goodness. I think it was going to miss it.
Probably shouldn't have pushed it. Didn't
Yeah.
need to push it at all.
It was probably going to miss it. But the way it was curling, I think it was going to go where I'm sitting. I think it was going to go right by the yellow one. So opportunity back knocks here for DiGeronimo and Foot.
Of course, how do you get your third one? You almost have to draw the pin, right?
Right there.
Yep, that's where you got to go.
You want to stay away from the other side with those yellows.
It's a tough tap up now because you can't go through the rock. It might just through.
No, it's a double tap.
It'd be a double tap now.
Yeah.
That's a lot tougher
Mm-hmm.
because you got to tap the top one really thin to go over the top of the one in the top four. This would be all moot if Mike DiGeronimo can lock one on the button here.
He threw some amazing shots this weekend in the Murray. He was right there. Gotta go. Gotta go for line.
It's cranking.
Well,
Yeah, on the top yellow.
yes.
That's not a bad result. Oh, no, it is a bad result. That just created an enormous pocket on the pin.
Right there.
Yep, pin's open.
Where is it going to go? Where Sue's broom is, if you drop a yellow rock right there, where is it going? Nowhere.
All right, last rock here in the fourth end for Team Williams. They need to lock one on the button.
Mm-hmm.
Red sitting 2. We think red is sitting 2. I believe so. But they're behind T-line. Looking to lock one right on the button.
Sue Williams a chance to actually steal the end here. I think if she freezes one on this red rock, that I don't see getting it out of there.
Looks heavy.
And wide. Oh, that's unfortunate. Left the door open for a 3-bagger here for DiGeronimo. 2 for sure if you draw the pot. I'm not sure who's second or third rock here.
They're looking closely.
Mhm.
Again, it's hard to tell from our vantage point.
Yep.
From our overhead camera, it looks like it might be red is sitting 2. Doesn't change the shot either way.
Right.
Going to play the in-turn draw to the pin. And they need to be pretty close to the button to score.
Last rock, fourth end. Audrey Foot. It's tight. But she threw weight here.
Yeah, it's a little heavier than a draw. Probably
Boy,
back
it's
12
coming.
weight.
You got to stay right off it here.
That's going to be fine, I think.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
might have
don't
rolled
know.
too far.
I think it's one red.
I think you're right. That's one red.
Wow.
More weight than they needed.
Yeah, it was almost through the house weight. Through the house weight for sure. Wow.
We're halfway home, 4-2 after 4. Team Foot leading Team Williams. Team Williams with the Yellow Rocks will have the last rock advantage here in the 5th end. Nice shot by Audrey Foot on her first. Coming right down to stationary stone in the back. Nice line there by Sue. Just didn't curl quite enough.
Okay.
I didn't have enough weight. Actually, the line was pretty good.
That first shot of red went right to where it needed to go, huh?
Yep, right in the back.
It's kind of a pile 'em up kind of game. Get them in, pile them up. Looks to me anyway.
Big pile in the 4 foot. That's They gotta know your angles.
And leaving them up in the 8 foot's not bad because you can tap it. You make your taps shorter.
Yep.
Know?
Yeah, the long taps are hard to make.
Yep. 4-2. DiGeronimo and Foot ahead right now. 5th end in a game that's moving right along.
Chance for Mike DiGeronimo here to lock another one on the top 4 here and cut off access to the pin area. Mike can get to the top 4. You almost have to open up.
Line is great. If it's got legs, he's going to help her now. I think it's got legs. Over curling just a little. I think you want to be 1-2, don't you?
Yeah, but over curled.
Just didn't get
over
there.
Curled. So he left the outturn side open. I think if they dropped that on the draw path to the pin, it would have probably forced Sue and Mike to open up.
Mm-hmm.
So there would be no way to gain access to the 4 foot. But now they've got a path. And the bad news is that Team Foot can't use the rock that Mike just threw.
Very true.
It's covered up.
Yeah.
So I think you can get right around corner freeze here.
Big shot here, trying to get back in the game.
Need to lock one on that red one, just on the center line side.
Line's great. Line's super great. It's got legs.
Need to pin.
He's got it.
Gonna
Maybe a
come off
little
the top
hot.
red. Come off the top red.
That's a good throw. Left the button open, but a great shot.
Probably should have rubbed off that top red. That would have probably flopped right on the shot stone.
Yeah. Button's wide open.
Our shot rock for the moment, but there's still a path.
Curling is a strange game. It's one of those games that you can play not so well and win, and you can play really good and lose.
Not often.
No, but we know we have experience.
And not often. Usually out curl the opposition, you win. But
And missed that one shot.
yeah, it's the ones. It's not necessarily how many you miss; it's when you miss.
It's so true.
It's opportunity here now for Mike DiGeronimo to kind of close off this out-turn
I've had
path.
some fun times curling with you. When we got to the final of the Mitchell that year, that was probably the most fun I ever had curling. That just was so. I had a similar like that with Bill Morehouse years ago and Howie and Phil Citronetti, where we played Gert in the B final and we won the game on the last shot. That was something I'll remember. This is looking a little no legs.
Line was great, but it did cut off access to the forefoot. So
You
now,
can't
how
get
do you
to the
get your
pot.
two?
No, I'm not
How do you
sure.
get your
I'm
two?
not sure.
You could probably draw around that rock on the top 8, but maybe they might want to guard it first. I don't know. Can you get around it? If you can get around it, you should try right now. Try to get right here. If you guard it, the Audrey may come around.
Gotta.
I mean, to get back in the game, you probably got to draw around that top red.
Just gotta miss the red rock, right?
Yep.
Just gotta miss. You gotta almost throw just to miss the rock that's in the middle of the 8-foot circle. He got out there.
Main thing is make sure you get around here. No crash. No crashy. Looking pretty good.
I like it.
Are they by?
They're by. She's by.
They are by.
Look at that.
Well, not bad. They're behind
Look
T,
at
but
that.
now they're sitting 2.
Nice shot.
Sitting 2. 2 buried.
Yeah, 2 buried. Nice shot, Mike. Very nice.
Well, Team Foot's going to have to duplicate that.
There's about 4 feet in between that red guard of the.
Not a lot of room to curl around.
A lot of room. You just got to kind of snickerdoodle it in there.
Mike DiGeronimo's got to duplicate the shot just thrown by Mike Crumma. You got to hair that red stone.
Yes, you do.
Mike just cut the curl path
He's
off by about a foot.
Pretty
So
much on the same. He's a little narrower than Mike Crumma was, just to my eye, a little narrow, but a little more weight. And it's not curling because of that.
it's going to wreck.
It's going to wreck.
We're going to play the tap. Didn't work.
Oh my goodness, they're still sitting 2. Guard.
You got no choice now.
Guard for your life. Now.
Yeah. There's a tap on that middle rock in the forefoot.
Yeah,
So
you can't slide one through
this
there.
is Team Foot's out, right? Is that rock on the top 4?
Yes.
You got to cover that path.
Yeah, you put one anywhere between the center line and the 4-foot line, about 2 feet away from the rings. I think you're in business. If
Almost
you're
want it pretty high. See if I can cover part of this outer stone as well, because they can also tap that one into the pin area. I think you want to be. I think if you cover 3/4 of that stone in the top 12, that there's no way in. I think if you put one in this line here, somewhere on that line, right?
I agreed. Yep.
That's where you got to be.
Right where Sue just put her broom. I think if it splits that's fine. I think if you're touching the 4-foot line, it's going to be okay.
Yeah,
You know?
it's a tight port to curl through, right? Yeah, I think if you touch that 4-foot line, you're in biz.
Got out there. Looks
Can't,
good.
Can't be narrow. Got to hold this out.
Yeah, line's good. Line's real good.
No more. Don't cross over the 4-foot line.
Yeah, you could have just let this come up now. I don't think I would touch it
Got
now.
to stop.
Oh, no, it's over curling.
Curled. Not enough weight. Didn't get out there.
Going to nudge off the red one. Not enough weight to do it, I don't think. Boom.
Oh,
No, and left
got
it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, they got the angle tap. So Audrey's got the angle tap on this wide red, so you can punch this right up into the pocket area. That's going to be their out.
Not looking at it.
They're looking at the middle. I think that's the easiest shot on the sheet, isn't it? Angle raise the red. About 2/3 of a rock, don't you think? That would go right to the pin area?
Yes.
It's tight. It's not easy. Got to get by your top red. They don't like it for some reason. Look like they're looking at a maybe yellow-red combo up the middle.
Yeah, I don't know. The red rock on this side, there's about 5 ways of making this.
Yeah, I mean, you can hit it high. You can
Right.
You can hit it really high and come off the middle red. I've got a couple of different options, I think.
Yeah. Don't like it. You too, Joyce.
Yeah, for some reason they don't like that option.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. It looks easier than the red raise, but you know. Let's see what Audrey's got up her sleeve here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to run something in the middle. It's the last rock here in the 5th end for Audrey Foote. One more to come for Sue Williams and Mike Crumma. They've got something cooking this end.
Looks like trying a yellow-red raise.
Yep.
Got wide.
Not a lot of weight.
Trying to push it. Oh, is she coming around?
Yeah, it looks like she's trying to go around for a tap. That's what they were looking at.
What a shot. Throw.
That's what they were looking at.
What a throw. Audrey Foote.
Yeah, it was a shorter raise from that side if you could get to it.
Great shot. Absolute great shot. Got to feel good about that one. That was a beautiful curling shot.
Hard to get that one out.
Mm-hmm. That's one of those after that you say to yourself, what do we do now?
I think you're giving up one. I don't know how you can remove it without doing more damage.
Don't throw.
Everything up front is red.
Man. There's nowhere to noodle one through.
Yeah, you need a yellow rock to use, and there are no yellow rocks to be had.
Nope.
That are in a good position.
Yikes. Trying to come through that.
You can come through the hole, but
it's tight as a banjo string.
And that runs the risk of sticking another red one in.
I think they're going to push them around. That's it.
Yeah.
One red. That's a showstopper for Audrey. Yep. Beautiful shot.
Nice steal.
Yes. 5-2 at the end of 5. Great shot. That was a real good shot. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops.
Watch out. On to the 6th end. Williams and Crumma trailing by 3. Not a big deficit in mixed doubles.
How about your power play?
Yeah, you do a power play this end. 6th end, I usually figure you're going to use your power play in 6 or 8, unless you're behind and you don't have any choice. But somewhere in that area is.
I'm thinking I'd go for it right here.
This would be a good spot for it, I think.
Yeah.
If you're ahead, you try to save it up for the 8th end as a defensive measure.
Sure.
If you're behind, you don't want to use it too early, but I think the 6th end is near panic button time.
Mm-hmm. So do both rocks come
Yeah,
over?
both rocks will
Both
come
rocks
over to
come
the
over.
side, and
So you're playing. You can come behind the guard. And
yeah, you've got a corner guard right from the start and a shot in the house.
got it.
So you should be able to score 2 or 3 with a power play if you make all your shots. That's a big if. Boy, another pip here by Audrey.
Sweet shot.
Locking this one right on.
Look at this.
They're going to leave it top 4. That'll be shot rock, and that's a great position.
Sweet.
Now you got to tap this one around.
I wonder if Mike and Sue talked about using their power play. Looked like it might have been a good place to implement it.
Yeah, some players are not. They figure they can score more without it, but I think if you can make all your shots good,
right,
it's fairly easy to get 2 or 3.
Sure, I know from even playing like a 4-person team, I would be tempted to corner guard, get behind it. Here, you already got one behind it.
Right.
So it's
in
already
mixed doubles. You're already a step ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, you just want to freeze or tap this one back. Oh,
No
this
legs.
is short. They
No
came down
leg.
They haven't
Fresh
played
pebble
this.
out there.
They haven't played this side in a couple ends, I
Yeah.
think, right? The only shot that went down this side was Audrey's tap up, right?
Yes.
She was pretty heavy with that shot.
Yeah, she was.
So they guessed the weight right.
And you had a ton of marbles back there to catch them.
Oh, yeah. There was a ton of granite back there to catch rocks for sure. Well, now a chance for Mike DiGeronimo to kind of nail the door shut on that rock on the top 4. Got a high guard on the outturn side now and cover the inturn side. You tap that rock right up to the back yellow.
I think I like putting a little tap on this one they just threw.
Put a couple rocks in.
Get it to where one is going to be a tough thing for Sue and Mike. Looks like a guard. It is a guard. Okay.
I think you need to do some cleanup here on aisle 3. I think you got to move that guard.
I'm not so sure I would have tried to get that yellow rock over the hog line.
No, that was not helping you.
You're working hard to get it over, and it's actually
well, if it's not in the house, you don't
eyesore.
want it. Yeah, you don't. Not in the house, you don't want it. Usually rocks up there or anything behind T line is fairly useless in mixed doubles.
Mm-hmm.
What you'd like to do is maybe move that red and roll your shooter onto the rings. It's got plenty of weight, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Don't want to be behind T line. Leave it up front where you can use it.
Boy, pretty close. Oh my goodness, what a throw. Oh God. Had to keep going.
Yeah.
Had to keep going. Oh,
well, it gets shot, but you be behind T. I'm not sure that helps. I think if you left that on top 8, you can run it in.
Goodness.
Can't really.
Oh, they're down 3. I think I want to be shot rock. Half behind that red one.
I think it's too early. Gotta get some rocks set up where you can't get them out.
Now, a little gamble here from Mike. Do you try to go after that and double these out?
Oh, you tap it back.
Tap it back.
Tap
okay.
it right to the back of the house.
If you hit what you can see of it, they're both going away.
Yep. But if you tap it back, I think there's no way they can get in.
Right.
And there's hardly a way you can get a red rock out,
Good point.
right? Leave all those backers. I mean, this is kind of like tap stuff to the back of the house, make a wall.
Right.
Might be a little on the light side for what they were intending.
It's going to leave a shot rock.
He left a double.
Yep.
He left a double.
Hmm.
If you can throw the weight here, both Reds go bye-bye.
Just crotch hit him? Just ka-dunk, like a...
Yeah, probably half a rock. I think you get them both to go. They're even and Steven here. You can even hit a quarter rock, they'll both go.
Agree. Oh, yeah.
I hit a quarter rock.
Door's open here. Got the hammer. Does Sue Williams and Mike Crumma.
Quarter rock, bing, bing.
She's looking at it.
You can't go through the...
Bingo, bango. They
can't
go through there.
the port. There's no room.
No.
This one goes. Doesn't matter how far it goes. Just get it out of the 4 foot. This one's gone.
Yep.
And your shooter's going to sit right here.
Yep. She lined it up for us.
Yep.
Did Sue Williams.
Got to get by that top guard pretty thin.
Right.
But, yeah, you hit anywhere low side, I think both Reds are gone from the 4 foot.
Yeah, they'll sit 3.
Yep.
The shooter's going nowhere if you hit the quarter of a rock.
Nope.
You know. I guess I would be aiming for the rock here if I was Mike Crumma.
Middle rock.
Yes.
A middle rock.
Middle rock, right.
And just bring some weight.
If it curls a little, you're going to have it made.
Curls 2 inches is made.
Yep. Can't be light here. It's going to curl hard if he's light. You got to throw control weight.
Yeah.
Control.
If you know how to set them back, you take the inside edge of the rock and set it back a hair.
Right. Good luck with that.
It'll run straight. Made one of those this weekend.
That's right, because there's a tendency, if you're throwing an intern here, there's a tendency to leave it out.
Yep.
And he did. Way out. Oh my goodness, he might nudge himself off the pot. No, it's coming. Oh my God, it picked. It picked. No, it picked. It made a funny move.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It was wide, and it just went. It slid sideways on him. That weight, he'd have made the shot too. Come on, you're getting your appetite back. Come on, Sue. You know? Oh, unfortunate there. I thought he threw a really good. I mean, it was a little wide, and then it just dove on him.
I think I'd throw another one in the pile here.
Oh, without question. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think he had a good shot. Kind of threw the house weight here. He's going to chip himself over. I'm not sure what this is going to do.
More weight than he needed, I think.
Yeah.
Not badly positioned, however.
Nope.
Let's count them up here. Yellow sitting 1, maybe.
Yes, yellow is 1, for sure.
You can draw through here.
Throw one
to the back one
in the pile.
Yeah. See if you can get to right there.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Shot rock is.
Previous shot was a killer.
Totally safe, but yeah.
That was a killer.
I think they're going to have to try to draw to the back red.
If you leave it out and you tap the red one up, actually the way they're lined up, it's going to chip off the red one out here and maybe not hurt you still.
They could go,
but they need to score here. I mean,
go over the top.
Mike and Sue need to score.
Well, here's the thought. What happens if you pound this top red? Does it go over the top?
What happens if you pound this
top red? Does it go over the top of this
I think it a no-brainer.
I think you get rid of at least 2 reds, right?
Way to leave your shooter right there.
Yep.
Clever call there.
That might work.
Yeah.
Opens things up for sure.
Yep.
I think right on the nose, it may miss your yellow. Worth a shot, I'd say. think that's what they're going for. See if this one jumps. I think there's a jumpy spot there. Look at that.
And look at that go. It's by. It's going to come right in the pocket. You want to miss the red one if you can. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
1-2.
Yep.
1-2-3.
1-2-3 at that. Wow.
That's a turnaround.
Yes, it is. Mike's looking at the same thing I was looking at here. I think he doubles two of the yellow ones and sits shot if he hits them right. And if he can skinny that red one right into the crotch of the two yellows, he sits one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The yellow on the pin is going to jam on something in the back. The thing I'd worry about now is if you pound this top red, yeah, you move this red one, the yellow one goes back.
Right.
But this top red might go this way.
True. I think you get rid of two yellows, though.
Get rid of one yellow. I think you get rid of this back yellow. I think it's dangerous.
Yeah, that's right, because you can't get to the other yellow one.
Can't get one. That one
Can't get to the, no, you're right.
That one's snug as a bug. I think just draw the top four on
Last
top
shot
of
for Team DiGeronimo and Team Foot here in the sixth end, correct?
Yeah, it's a tight line here if you want to freeze to the top one.
Sure
Not
is.
sure you can. Let's see what Audrey's got up her sleeve this end. Look like a straight draw. Oh, heavy draw.
Trying to just tap the red one over and hold them to one.
I think they're hoping to freeze on the top yellow.
Not getting there.
Don't know where they're going to get to.
It's going to unlock the red one from the other red one. And I'm not sure it did anything.
They might have got second rock.
Now what?
They got second rock out of it.
They did.
So that,
and it's in a great,
helped.
the red rock that's second rock is in a great spot.
Maybe they only got third rock. They're having a discussion.
If you get a deuce, if you're sitting two, you throw this away, I think, and take your deuce and run. Yikes. Over on that fresh pebble? I don't think so.
I don't know that you can get. You
No
might be
way.
able to throw the out-turn draw back there. That's the only safe shot, right?
I'm not sure you get second, that you outcount anything. We take our deuce and run. I think they're taking two and running. If they're two. I don't know.
I don't know if there's enough curl.
And I just don't know the ice out there. I just don't know. There's nothing else I see other than that.
Well, they can't play the in-turn, so
right.
that's
No, the in-turn is
nothing there.
out.
Nothing on that
That's
side.
out.
That's the only safe shot they have.
Yeah, you spoil the whole end here if you're sitting two. They may only be sitting one. No, they're sitting two.
That's dangerous. They
Are
could
they
play
sitting?
the in-turn.
Are they sitting three?
I think they're only sitting two.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can come this way. That's
Because if
more
you're sitting
dangerous,
three,
right?
if you're sitting three, I'm going home.
I'm sitting three. I'm not throwing.
I'm not throwing. Wow.
They got two
This is
options,
so
and
dangerous.
they're going to try to come through the hole. That's not bad.
Not there.
Yeah, you can come through the hole this way. Come
With
through the hole
with
that way.
in-turn?
Yep. Go full 4 foot. Got to miss that top red, though. You hit that top red, you're only scoring one.
Right, that's right.
You gotta snake by that top guard. You gotta snake by this center by a hair.
Yeah.
Right?
And just stop it in the 4 foot.
And come right to this one. Yeah. Come right down to it. Dangerous, but rewarding if you make it.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you do get to it, you get three. You're right.
Yes.
I just don't see it, but I don't know that it's going to curl that much to come that far. And where do you aim?
Or probably edge of the 4 foot.
Edge of the 4 foot. Oh, boy.
And that might not be enough ice,
I
but
don't think it is.
I wouldn't
nearly
dare
enough
take
ice.
more. You can't afford to rub that top red.
If you're two here, I think I take my two and run. I do.
Two's good.
Two's good.
You're only down one, right? With two
They
to
must
play.
be only sitting one, or I'm not throwing this rock. If you're sitting 2, are you throwing this rock?
Throwing something if I'm sitting 2, I think.
Okay.
Not sure I would throw this one.
It's throwing the out turn.
Yeah, they're going to go the wide way. I think this is the safe call.
Yeah. Much safer call. It's just out in the fresh pebble. Who knows the speed out here?
That's the problem,
It's
right?
way out. Too. Non-contende.
No idea.
Is it 2 or 1? Easy, Mike. Save yourself, buddy.
Ain't getting there.
Nope.
A bit
2.
like- 2 it is.
It was 2.
That's a good score for them.
Yes, it is.
Down 1, 2 to play. Mixed doubles, like anything can happen. And we got us a 5-4 game here, folks, after 6 ends of play. 2 to go.
That was a good score there for Mike Crum and Sue Williams to get themselves back into the game here.
So a big end here for Audrey and Mike.
Or a steal for Mike and Sue, and then we got a game coming for home.
I think Team Foot needs to go hard here to get a multiple. A 1-point lead in mixed doubles is not comfortable.
Mm-mm.
And here we go, 7th end. Sue Williams with her first.
Help. Help. A little light.
Yeah, pro miss on that shot is to crack the back one a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Different mindset than regular curling for sure.
We've learned that through the very hard knock of experience. Yeah, Audrey Foot with her first, looking to come around and take command of the 4-foot.
Looks good. It's by. If it's got legs, it's by. Beautiful shot.
Good spot.
That is a perfect throw. Very, very nice shot.
There's a little room on the end turn side, though.
Boy, the rings get cut down in a hurry in this
Yes,
game.
they do.
Oh my goodness.
We're down to the full 4-foot to score.
Yeah.
Still room on the end turn side. That one over curled a hair. Croma with his first. We have to stuff one top button here, or even freeze on the back one.
Yeah, this is a big shot here. No hammer in the 7th end.
This is huge. If you don't make this shot, you may lose control of the end. So. Looks tight.
It does look tight.
Weight looks nice.
It's going sideways on him. It's on the guard. Oh, no, he skinnied it by.
Going to be on the top red, though.
Yeah, he's going to leave red
Push it
sitting
back.
1 and 2.
Got it behind T-line.
Yeah, not bad. It's not bad.
Well, it got out to the boom on that. It would have been perfect.
But it's funny how the half shots in this game are so crucial because now the door is open for Audrey and Mike if they can put one on the pot or top button.
You go top 4 here.
Top
you,
4?
You cut off everything. Then
Yeah.
you protect those 2 stones in the back. Although
Yeah.
I'd say right now they've got room on the out turn to freeze. So they really,
Top button.
you know, Sue and Mike got 2 ways in. They can get around either way.
Tough.
Almost got to go top button here.
I
right?
think so, yeah.
Yeah. Can't cover both. Which side do you want to cover, the in-turn or the out-turn?
Well, the beauty of it is that now the rocks have been here, so you know the speed.
Yep.
This one, it could be frosting up a little bit out here with the out-turn.
Yeah, just throwing 3 rocks down this line, right?
Yep.
Or 2 rocks down the line.
It's throwing the out-turn. Okay.
So they're going to cover the easier path to the pocket.
Right.
Oh, it's way out there. Is this going to come back?
I don't think so.
Trying.
Not quite. No, just going to be a full 12 shot here.
Okay, doors open from both sides. Whatever turn you like here. Well, the out turn's pretty forgiving, isn't it? If come through that port.
Yeah. That hardly moved at all on Mike. I think he just got out in the.
He was pretty wide on that. I
got
think
out
he
in
was
the fresh stuff out there.
on the edge of the 12.
Yeah.
They're going to go for the end.
Yep.
Just go either way, whatever you're comfortable with here. All roads lead to Rome here.
Yep.
Just want to put something on the back. This one's tight also.
Yep. If it's by, he might be able to raise his.
Might raise a yellow.
Might raise the yellow if it's by. I don't think it's by though.
Just didn't get out there or didn't take enough ice. One or the other. Still 2 ways in. They can't cover both.
Yep.
The in-turn side's a little clotted, though. That rock that's thrown is kind of in the draw path.
I think the out-turn is a better option here for the Mike and Audrey.
Yeah, I think they got to cover the out-turn. I think the end is pretty tight right now. Although there is a tap up, right?
Yeah.
I think the in-turn tap is there.
Got the hammer. I don't want to play defensively here if I'm then. 4-foot circles open from both sides, right? A little tighter on the in-turn side.
If you get behind this yellow is your best defense. You want to get behind this yellow and then cut everything off. And you get there with the out.
And sit 3. Why not?
Because right now, Sue and Mike have 2 ways in. They got the out-turn freeze to the back, and they've got the in-turn tap up.
Right.
And the question is, what shot do you want them to throw? Can't take away both unless you get right behind that yellow. If you can get right behind the yellow.
Dagger time here for Foot and DiGeronimo. If you can get one behind the yellow one on the 4-foot circle, really puts a lot of pressure on. This is out there again, though. Weight's down, so it may come over for him.
Yeah, not as far as the last one.
Coming over nice now.
Getting a good line now.
They're working it.
Just want to tuck this in behind the yellow.
Working it. A little light, maybe a little light. Gonna outcount it. It did not outcount the yellow one, but it cut the draw path right to nothing now.
Yeah, now you got to play the yellow tap.
Yep. My goodness, if he could have brought that another 2 feet. Wee-haw.
2 feet, it's
trouble.
It's tough. It's trouble, yeah.
All right, got to play the tap here.
Pretty much the same line he's been throwing now. He's got a path into it.
No hammer here for Mike and Sue. However, there's an open opportunity here to tap this yellow rock up and put themselves in a good spot to steal and tie the game. Got to get out there. He got out there. Oh, it's diving on him, though. Oh, my goodness. Is it by?
The line's okay. The weight's pretty good.
Okay.
It's going to go right to the
Looks
pin.
all right.
There you go.
Yeah. Very nice.
Well done.
Well done is right. Man.
Pressure shot.
Oh, that's a great shot. Oh, beauty. Sue likes it.
That's where you breathe a sigh of relief. It's looking
Wow.
dire, and all of a sudden now
Man,
you
and
got out of trouble.
funny, this game, there's always a chance, if with the half shots. It's just
When you leave those rocks behind T line, they're not good.
so Mike's going to go after a tap on the rock that's half in the 8-foot and half in the 12-foot, mostly in the 8-foot. I think he's going for a little tap here.
Good thing we got curler, boys and girls, because the rock he's tapping is totally buried.
Yes, it is. Line's great.
Need to hold the line. Not going to make it by.
Game on.
Got to throw a guard.
Fill that hole up, right?
You got to throw a guard on this out-turn side.
Got to block off this path with the out-turn. And it looks like we might have a tie game coming for home.
Plug the hole.
Kingdom for a guard.
Hardest shot in curling.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing a perfect guard.
Yep.
On curly ice.
Yep. And it's not a question on this particular shot of distance. It's a question of line.
You got to put this on the 4-foot line.
Yes. Anywhere on the 4-foot line works.
And if you're going to miss this shot, you want to miss it a little bit on the wide side.
Right.
Got to cover the high side of the rock.
And don't be heavy.
It don't do the work for them, that's for sure. Been there, done that.
Oh, no. It's a, oh, no. The minute you let it go.
Okay, you got to get out there on this.
And she did.
Got to hold it.
Yeah, easy. Just all on its own.
Oh, it's okay.
All on its
Plenty
own.
of room. Plenty of room. Just got to get it over.
Oh, no.
Might have hung it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He's working it.
Maybe tap the red over.
Oh, no.
Just hung
Maybe.
the guard.
Keep going. Keep going.
Guard out there.
Oh, my goodness. It's there. The tap is there between
The good news, it's only for one, probably.
I believe they're right.
Tough to get a deuce out of this, I think.
Yeah. My goodness.
Throw a guard there, you got the end stolen, I think.
Yep. This is it.
Well, still not made. They got to make it still. It's made it yet.
No. Not a gimme.
No.
It's not a gimme.
Still got to be made. It's there, though.
Yep.
There for the taking.
Audrey Foote here. Gave it a little spin on the end.
Last shot, 7th end. Looking for a little tippy tap. It's trying.
Line's getting better.
There. Oh, it just took a dive. Looking pretty good. Is it going to hang around? It's going to be too heavy.
Oh, almost. Good shot.
Stolen end.
Tie game coming for home. This is a great game. Almost. Just left it out a little bit.
And this would be a good time to trot out the power play for defensive purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to do it.
Huh.
They're going to play it straight up.
Oh, I think I'm doing it all day. Aren't you doing this all day?
Well, if you do the power play, what it does, it forces the other team that needs to steal to waste a rock throwing a center guard. Because when you set them up normal, right, you already have a center guard in play.
Right.
So if you set up the power play with the 2 rocks off to the side, then the team that's behind, or the team that needs to steal to win, they have to throw a center guard with the first rock. So they've wasted a rock getting what you would normally get now, right?
So they're basically doing a favor for the team without hammer.
I think so. You're helping them.
Yeah.
So if they bring this one straight in, they're ahead.
And from curling 101, the center open at the start is with
Right,
two
what-
rocks in play is good for you with a hammer.
Right. So
know?
what you're hoping is you're just going to keep that center open and have a draw or hit for your last rock.
Correct. Yeah, you change strategy here completely if you go to the power play.
Yeah, and you're not trying to score a bunch with a power play. You're just trying to keep the center open, right?
It's a tie game.
Right.
One wins you the game.
Right. You just need to be able to draw the 4
Yep.
with your last rock. So a good start here by
Perfect.
Sue Williams. She's
Very
got one
nice.
in the top of the 8-foot, so it's a nice controlled position. They need to steal the end, so they need some rocks in play in front of the tee line.
Mm-hmm. What a great game.
Been a crackling game.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get to this cosmic bridge. Just like 6 minutes. Crossing the bridge becomes this.
And the power play is a use it or lose it. Can't have it in the extra end, so. But we're not going to have an extra here unless we get a blank.
Highly unlikely in this game.
Highly unlikely in mixed doubles. I can't remember blanking an end ever. Maybe we have. I just can't remember. Audrey Foote with her first. Looking to tuck one around in the 4-foot. This one's flying.
Yes, it is.
And that's trouble in River City. That's going to the back 8. Golden opportunity now for Williams and Crumma. They can come right around the other side and claim the outturn side.
So do you go? Is it too early to come top button here? Freeze or freeze?
Freeze will put you behind tee. I think you want to go
Top button.
somewhere in a control position. Top
Okay.
button, top 4.
Okay.
If you get
Freeze there behind.
if you
the
get him
button,
too
that's
deep
right.
too early, start tapping him back. And
Right. Then you run into that same scenario of piling them up. Heavy. Heavy Chevy.
This one's on the back. Gonna push it.
And be shot rock.
Too many rocks behind tee line though.
Yep. Couldn't have asked for a better game. Great game. Now with hammer. It's like yellow shot rock. Waiting for the curl. A little short. I think it's a little short.
But it's in a good position.
Truly. Yeah, yellow's still shot, I think, in the behind the tee line
I
here.
think you got to tap your yellow underneath.
Oh, yeah. Get control of that
Tap this
8-foot
guy
circle.
right to the top 4. Try to leave your shooter here so you can do it again.
Yeah.
And you're cutting off that red tap. Little delicate shot.
Every shot very important here now.
Just
Got a wide open tap here, right? There's not a lot of deliberation here. I think the shot is to make a nice little tap up on this yellow stone. as Roger just pointed out. Leave your shooter right there so you can do it again if you have to.
Yeah, probably want to go pretty close to center line, top 4, right?
Mm-hmm. And then that'll leave Audrey and Mike the same shot on the other side. Oh, he came this way. Interesting.
They
I
guard.
find that very interesting. Going to leave that one for later?
Don't want to tap it for them.
No, no.
And don't leave an angle on it.
Angle's going away. That's not, I don't think that's going to be a problem, but
Need to
didn't
stop sweeping. It's
do
overcurling.
much. Yeah, it didn't do much.
And the tap's still there.
Yeah.
Probably stopped sweeping about 5 feet before, so they can't see the high side of that rock.
Right. And it cuts the draw path down just a little,
Yep.
maybe too. Right there.
I think you got to be aggressive there. I think you've got to tap that yellow up and cut
Oh, I
off some
do.
options.
However, they're coming.
The rock in the back, the 4. I'd be surprised if it scores.
Stranger things have happened in a curling game, but I
Yep.
think you're right. And if Mike and Audrey don't make this one, the tap is still there on the other side. It'll make the decision for
Yep.
them.
Yep.
Looks like more of a tap now. Yeah. It's going to split them. It's not going to outcount anything. But it took the draw and really made the tap up a little tougher. Got no hammer here. Got to use that yellow rock. At some point, you got to make the decision to use this yellow rock. Right?
Yeah, you got to get it tapped up here pretty soon. I would not count on that rock in a back 4 scoring. It's harder to tap now because the red rock's a little bit in the way.
Maybe you're just going to guard. I don't like guarding here.
Maybe draw around your yellow. I think you've got to get to the 4 foot here again.
Yeah. Oh, I
think
agree.
I think you go here if you can.
Huh.
If it overcurls and you tap that yellow on the nose, then that might do the same thing.
Looks like he's throwing a tap. He's got this rock set up for an intern.
Yeah, I think you got to make an offensive move here.
Agreed.
I'm not confident that rock in the back.
It's about the same weight for the draw as it is for the tap.
Yes. Ooh,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
this is super hot.
Got to let it come up. It's gotten better.
Gotta let it come up.
It's getting better, but it's heavy.
Gonna wick off.
Going to go right in between them.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
boy.
in the back of the house.
Did leave their rock in a good spot to use. Now we're in that, what do we call this? The first hog to the trough, Roger.
First hog to the trough, yeah.
Good shot.
So Team Foot's got 2 cracks here to get this red rock
Yes, they do.
in the
He's
foot.
curved like
Yeah,
just a smidge too heavy, but line was great.
just 2 feet too heavy.
Yes. So now, like we figured, Team Mike and Audrey have a chance to do the same thing on the other side.
A little steeper angle though.
A little steeper angle.
Plenty of catchers though.
Mm-hmm.
Just hit this somewhere high.
It'd be
side.
very unfortunate to split it right through all of the rocks.
It's coming up
Mike.
hard.
It's running right back onto the yellow one.
It,
Shot rock. No.
It overcurled.
Wow. Wow.
Boy, now what do you do? Last rock for Team Williams. You got to cover this red
I
nose.
totally agree.
You got to make him throw the cold draw.
Got to
right?
throw a guard here. Yep, and make him beat you with the draw with the intern.
Can't cover them both.
Nope. I think it's a no-brainer to throw a guard here on the out turn.
Depends on what you think Audrey wants to throw, right?
Right.
It just seems to me that tap up is pretty easy. You got a wall of granite in the back.
True.
I don't think you can miss it if you hit it high side.
Yep.
Anywhere from a half to 2/3 of a
Yeah,
rock.
you could even
score.
spin it off your red one.
Yep.
This is tough.
I think you make him throw the cold draw.
Got to just get half of the 4 foot with a rock to win the game.
Again, cover-
with your draw.
Yeah. It's there.
Sure.
You got to cover the outside half of this red. I'd be tempted to come inside out to throw my guards.
Even the draw on this side, you're getting out into relatively fresh pebble too, right? If you're coming with the intern, they haven't played
a ton of shots down this, maybe one, right?
No,
Down that line.
right. I think anything outside of the 8 foot line is going to be a real sticky component to the shot.
Dave, which way are you coming to throw this guard? You going outside in or inside out?
I'm coming outside
Okay.
all day.
Be tempted to go inside out just to make sure we got that outer half covered.
True. If
But you got
to
to cover the outer half.
You
Make
could
sure-
nudge that yellow rock off of the pot,
Yep.
and do it that way as well. I like what she's doing here.
Yep. Just make sure you got it covered.
Got to keep
It's
it
tight.
out there.
It's tight.
Got to keep it out there. It's not a lot of weight. You got to keep it out there. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
Corn freeze isn't horrible here.
No,
It's not bad. Ah,
I don't know. Still
they
there.
They made it harder.
Yeah. It's a good shot. Got to go right there with it. Yep.
They're gonna
Got to
play it
draw.
in. It was good
Mission
enough.
accomplished.
It was good
enough.
enough.
That's right.
Yep.
Good shot from Sue. She's got to make an in-turn draw on ice that's relatively been lightly played on.
This is the ball game right here.
This is it. Next.
Just need a good piece to the 4 foot.
True. Yeah, half a rock, huh? Half a rock touching the 4 foot.
Half the rock could be plenty.
And he's deliberating, maybe looking at the other side to try and tap that rock. That's a tough shot.
They're both tough now
They're
because
both tough,
they covered
yeah.
enough of that rock that they cut off some of the options.
Yep. They're looking down.
And put them in a pickle by not completely covering it. If they completely covered it, there would be no decision, right?
Right.
Now you got him in
If you hit what you can see of that red rock that's covering the Sea of Utica,
it scores.
you'll probably make the shot, right?
Yep. You got to hit all of what you can see, though, probably,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, unless you spin it in off the other red one that's touching the center line, but that's
They're
then
going-
your Hail Mary, sir.
Yeah. They're going with the intern.
Yeah.
Intern draw.
So, Audrey Foote here with the last shot of the game. This is it. Mixed doubles first half championship. Intern draw needs a chunk of the 4 foot. The question is, where would you aim for this? Probably
6 inches off.
6 inches into the
8 foot.
green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 inches off the 8 foot, probably.
Yeah, I like that.
It's curled hard. You might even go mid 12, but
Mid-12.
it's cutting it
It's going to be
close.
sticky out there as heck, though. This is
Yeah,
a
it
tough
is.
shot. She definitely got out.
She's where we expected them to throw, that's for sure.
Mike's beating it up like it's light. I'm not feeling like it's light. I'm not feeling like it's light.
Looking pretty good.
No.
Is it heavy?
No, it's heavy. It's a little heavy. Oh my goodness. Oh
It
my
bit.
goodness.
Bit, and it didn't curl.
It didn't go. What a game. Oh my. Absolute great shot. Just kind of bit. It didn't finish.
Didn't finish.
Didn't finish.
Congratulations to our champions, Mike Crumma, Sue Williams.
What a great game. Absolute great game. Thanks for having me, Raj.
Yep. Thanks for listening, everybody. What a great game. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next year for a whole bunch more curling. So please join us then. Until then, see you later from the Utica Curling Channel.